Every parent's going to watch this show. When they finish watching this show, they're going to burst into their kid's room and be asking them, what's going on?
And give them a hug.
Yeah, and give them a hug.
Are you all right?
And that's all we were trying to do. We're not pointing the finger at anyone. We're saying, can we just have a look at this as a society? The idea came, I was reading the paper and there was an article about a young boy who'd stabbed a young girl to death. And then a couple of months later, I was watching the news and there was a piece on there about a young boy who'd stabbed a young girl to death. And these were at opposite ends of the country. And if I'm honest with you, do you know what I mean? It hurt my heart. Being a father myself, I was like, I just thought, what's happening with our young men today in society that this is becoming a regular occurrence? Yeah. And then it was that kind of really wanted to look at it. You know that beautiful saying, it takes a village to raise a child?
Yes.
Well, it's that kind of what we thought we'd look at is maybe we're all accountable to some extent. Do you know what I mean? Parenting, we can look at the way we parent. The school, the education system, we can look at the way they influence young people today and you know, giving them the education and the knowledge of how to behave and how to conduct yourself. Then you've got the government who are responsible to an extent, you know what I mean? And society and the community as a whole. And on top of that, when we were kids, when we were in our room, there wasn't much we could do, really. Draw a picture, read a book, maybe play Subbuteo.
We couldn't wait to get out, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. But today, when they're in their room, with the, you know, with social media, with the internet, you don't know.
Yeah, they're going into loads of different worlds, you know, via the internet,
Of course.
And like, you know, we're trying to say, I guess we're not trying to say, but you see in this show that human connection is being lost. Yeah. You know, every parent's going to watch this show. When they finish watching this show, they're going to burst into their kid's room and be asking them, what's going on?
And give them a hug.
You? Yeah, and give them a hug.
Are you all right?
And that's all we were trying to do. We're not pointing the finger at anyone. We're saying, can we just have a look at this as a society?
That's what's really clever and really kind about it.
Yeah.
You're not pointing the finger at anyone.
No.